What is going on, guys? Today's video we'll be doing none other than a Doctor Strange guide. I think he is the best tank in the game, and we're going to go over how to play Doctor Strange in Season 1. I'm going to show you a little bit of what he does for players who don't know how to play him yet, and I will be showing you advanced tips to play him well and carry your games. He's by far, in my opinion, the easiest character to carry games on if you get good at him. So basic rundown of his abilities, not going to go too far. Primary fire is a projectile. It has a bit of a weird spray pattern, but you do have to lead the shots. But if you lead the shots, there you go. Depending on how far away they are, obviously. I think his max range is like 27 meters. That's his max range. He's not very effective from this range. You want to be probably in this range, and then you can even be up close. His damage combo is primary fire, melee, primary fire, melee. So you want to primary fire, melee, primary fire, melee. So primary fire, melee, primary fire, melee. He can't crit, so it's not that big of a deal. You don't have to worry about that. Your next ability is your E. Your E is going to be your Maelstrom of Madness. If you see the number in the middle of the screen, it builds up damage. And once it's at 100%, it does max damage. If you do not purge it by pressing E, then you will be anti-healed, like so. Alright, we build it up to 100, and you'll hear the sound, and then look at my health bar. Now I am anti-healed. I have to purge it to get rid of the anti-heal. Melee builds it as well, so you can melee in the middle of fights, cleave a bunch of people, because it does have good cleave, so you can hit multiple people at once and build it pretty quickly. His shield is 800 HP. The biggest tip I can give you guys with his shield is similar to how I used to play Reinhardt in Overwatch. You do not just want to stand here and do this with shield. You don't want to just stand and hold shield like this. If you're doing this, you are playing Doctor Strange wrong. You need to learn how to flash your shield and jump forward to take space and limit the amount of damage you take. Your body is also a shield because you're a tank and you have more HP than squishies. So it's okay if your healers are supporting you to take a little bit of damage in between to close the gap. So you want to be playing with your shield like this, sparingly. Anytime you have to reload, since his reload takes a hot minute and you can't do anything, when you need to reload, if you melee, and I melee, it cancels it, right? If I go to this and I shield, it cancels it, right? So in order to reload, you need to be shooting somebody, I have to reload, get behind cover, and then peek again. His next ability is his shift. And this is probably, in my opinion, the most underused ability for most people. If you use your shift, you can go forward with it. And it goes forward, like, pretty far. Like, you can jump forward with your ability. So this can be comboed pretty well with, like, your ult. And I don't know if everybody knows this, but when you pop your ult, their souls come out of their body. You can actually do damage to the souls as well. Build up Maelstrom of Madness. And then you want to pop your ult when you have a pretty high charge on it so that you yourself can confirm kills. So if I pop it here and I'm at 60%, my E hits both of them and their shadows and their souls. So it does double damage, which is nice. You can block his ult with shield, so whenever you're playing another Strange, you can tell that he's going to ult by the way that he plays. It's pretty obvious. And now I'm going to block the Agamotto. Okay, if he just walks right in front of you and pops it, you should be able to react to it and block it. But anytime an enemy Strange, you think he has ult, and he goes like this, just be ready to back up and block it for your team. With a Hulk, now you see my E is changed to the gamma symbol. He does wicked crazy damage. I mean, that is crazy damage. Okay, so the match we got is Burn and T'Challa. First thing I want to tell you guys that's important on Doctor Strange is your portal is your lifeline, and it is your team fight winner. Do not use portal to get to point quickly on these domination maps first. First fight, don't use your portal. Because if you lose the fight, then you have a way to recontest. And if you win it, then you lose the fight again and you still have a way to recontest. If you use your portal immediately and win the fight, you might have portal by the end of the round, but you also might not. So it's better to just save it in case, see, like, they're going to port first. This should be a mistake on his part. If we win this fight, they have no way to recontest point and they have to walk through choke. They're porting, guys. They ported behind. Come to point. So tell my team to come to point, and I'm going to be annoying on this Spider-Man so he can't play the game. Because I don't want this Spider-Man being a problem for my team. And now they're going to go behind us here. They're going to try and break this to the left here. And now I'm gonna shoot, melee, try to kill the clone at the same time. Shoot, melee, shoot, melee. My Bucky's in there, he's killing people, so I'm W King hard here. Play the health pack, get the health pack from the Strange. He loses that. And my Bucky went crazy. So now they're stuck because they wasted their portal, and I can hold this choke here. One thing you want to be doing on Strange, since he has projectile, is spam and then hide behind cover. Spam and then hide behind cover. Makes your life a lot easier. Another thing you need to be doing is pressing tab constantly to see what they have. So they have Moon Knight, Spider-Man. Spider-Man's up top. They have a lot of spam, so I actually think I just want to kite this. They just have so much spam, I don't want to sit there and take all that. Normally I could play aggressive if I knew my healers, but I don't know my healers in this game. So once he's in range, melee, spam. Their Bucky's trying to hook me. So I want to get somebody nice and low, hit it, break the Loki E, continuously kite around the corner. Moon Knight can die here. It's not a good idea to leave point completely or something like that. Storm's got to go. Let's see, I'm going to go for this kill because we've already got a couple and I think we just win this fight. Okay, I'm going to lose this because I am trolling the 1v1. Okay, thank you for the healing. I trolled that 1v1 a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I needed to reload before I went to him. Strange probably has ult. So now I'm going to just cover this left side here. Strange should die. There's probably no way that he touches with ult here. I mean, he could, though. Spider-Man's going to touch. Come on. Whoever's on point, just clean up. Oh, we didn't need that. Melt him. And I don't think anybody else can touch. Nope. And now I've saved my ult because I didn't need it. And I'll be ulting second round on first point. They're going to have support ults, so if I use my ult, I can just get their ults out. If your team is communicating, it's better to just use a less important ult than Doctor Strange ult to get ults out. But I can actually kill people through support ult if I combo with this Moon Knight. Now granted, he's probably going to want to use his ult immediately, so I'm just going to pop mine in hopes that he uses his. You don't always have to trust your teammates to combo. You can just kind of expect them to do things, but if they don't, then they don't. But I'm still, same principle as the first round. I will not be using portal to get to point. I will just be going to point, because if we die, I can just tell my team, hey, we can portal back, and we can immediately recontest and save a lot of time. Same thing as the first round. Flash your shield and play cover, and flash your shield and play cover. You want to be mitigating damage, but you also want to be making sure that your shield is always up in case something happens where you really do need your shield. And we're not going to go that way. I'm going to go this way. Because if they're in that room, I can hold them. If they're not, it is what it is. We just fight. So I'm going to take the fight up here. Spider-Man and Loki are over there. Okay, so most of their DPS are over there. This is kind of an awkward fight because I actually don't like this fight a lot, to be honest with you. But this Warlock can die. This Warlock can die. He's out of position. He's dead. Armed and dangerous. Okay, we lose this fight. I need to be getting out here. I shouldn't have left my team, actually. Upon further review, that wasn't the way to do it. I want to play this fight slow, and I want to kill this Warlock. By the eye of Agamotto. And I'm going to walk this Strange down, melee. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Had to diff him. Had to leave point to diff him. So now we still have support ult. And we still have a lot of ults, actually. And so now I'm just going to hold the choke here. I don't want her to eat all that. Oh, we're going in with this. Alright, well then break these Loki things with your E. And I got exiled, but that's fine. And I'm just going to start meleeing this while I reload. Magic's waiting for her E, I guess? Okay, they're just going crazy with the DPS ults. That's fine. And now we can just hold this. We can just hold this choke right here if we want, unless they port, which they probably will, because they have Agamotto. I know that they have that, so I need to block it with my shield for my team, which I 100% will. This Warlock is trolling. I'm gonna play this corner. I'm gonna shield his heals so he can't get healing here, and now he's out. I'm kiting back. Yeah, I don't want to be eating all this. I'm gonna get rid of this storm if I can, and now I'm gonna block the Agamotto. Okay, unfortunately my Bucky's in the way of that. I get the Spider-Man. I know Strange is low. Now he's getting healing. And I just melee him out. I need to get on the point so magic doesn't kill my healer. Come here, Magic. You're done for. Where you at? Come here. You're dead. Alright. It doesn't look like I even need Portal for this game, because I think we just win. Okay. I need to be focusing on squishies here. The Hulk is going to kill regardless. And there's nothing I can do other than shoot him and try to keep him at bay. Shoot, melee, and that's the game. 20-0, no death, perfect game. So yeah, there you go. That's pretty much how you play Doctor Strange. You just flash shield, take damage. You need to be playing natural cover, and you need to be saving your portal on these domination maps for recontest. And you need to prioritize squishies whenever you can. The game sense aspect of it is kind of weird, because it's like if their squishies are on the point and the whole team fight is on the point, and there's a lot of people together, and they're spamming tons of damage, you need to mitigate the damage with your shield for your team, and you need to communicate that you guys need to fall back to find actual cover. But anytime you see somebody out on a side or an angle or something like that, and they're not super far away, and you can reach them, then as Strange, you definitely want to be pushing these people out of these positions, if not killing them. So, yep, that's all I have. If you guys liked the video, drop a comment what you want to see next, and like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.